What's going on, team? It's your boy G, aka Ginato Sensei. We back at it again with another episode of Ginato Explain, man. Today's episode is all about Attack on Titan, bro. The war has begun and Eren is tearing up the place. Now, with this episode, we don't necessarily start off with the fight, bro. As y'all know, we had that big old cliffhanger of, Eren basically buying a whole building and basically declaring war on the Marleyans. So at this point, it's just him, you know what I'm saying? And he has did his thing. But this episode starts off with Tiber saying goodbye to his family and then having a conversation with the commander, basically breaking out how everything's gonna go, bro. At this point, he knows he's gonna die, and he is basically, becoming a martyr, and he's coming to grips with that, along with having a conversation with the commander about, just basically the same thing Eren and Reiner was talking about. Well, mainly Eren, because Eren did all the talking, but how there's just as much as daredevils, that came from the island, we're devils here too, basically they're weighing their options and basically trying to figure out what's the best plan, because they know like the best opportunity for them to basically get Tiber is at this rally where there's a whole bunch of people, not only to hear him speak, but just military officials and everything. Like the whole town is there, basically the whole city, and it'll be the perfect place for an ambush. So they prepare for this, but also they don't know what to expect because they haven't revealed themselves yet. Now they have no clue. Just like us, we don't know where the rest of the squad is. The rest of the scouts, we have no clue. We've seen Armin once, and basically, Eren just goes crazy in the beginning. Basically, just starts charging people, charging the military police. So many people, like so many casualties, bro. So many casualties. Youngins really got bodied, and we start off with one of the kids, basically getting crushed to death, which sucked. And then, one of them got stomped out, bro. I'm like, yo, they are not playing around with this, bro. Like, that's one thing Titanfall is good. I said Titanfall. One thing Attack on Titan is good for is to make you feel that dread, bro. And they do that with the lines that they, draw on their eyes and under their forehead, and just showing, like, trying to portray that emotion of just dread and just hurt. And it's just such a powerful, like, thing that not a lot of animes do. Now, as far as like the Titan fight, well, first off, before I get into the actual fight, we find out who Warhammer is, right? I personally thought, like in the last episode, if you haven't seen it, go check that out, that Tiber, like, the main head brother, the oldest brother, was gonna be the Warhammer, but actually it was his younger sister. She kind of just looked like a maid almost. Like, I didn't even really recognize her, and I loved that aspect of it. And I had seen what the Warhammer Titan looked like, just like, as I was making this video, but I didn't know all the stuff that went into it, and this is probably one of the most sophisticated Titans that we've seen. Annie was a smaller, like, version of, like, basically what this Warhammer, I don't know the sister's name at this point, but what the Warhammer is like. And that's super surprising because Annie had, she could harden up, and now Eren has those powers, but he has only control of it around his fists for the most part. That's how he fights. And the Warhammer is basically it's like a puppet almost, complete puppet, where you have the outer shell that's just super hard. We don't know exactly what it's made of right now, like a certain material that covers the body, but they're also nimble, and she can actually create objects with whatever, with her mind, like that she can visualize. She can use that same hardening material to make a warhammer, or she had a crossbow and even a sword, bro. And then I think there's a whip too. And as far as like the CGI in the fight, I'm not that bothered by it. It wasn't until people actually started, like, pointing it out to me that I noticed it, you know, but I wasn't really tripping on it at all. So it starts off, Eren doesn't even get a chance to transform, bro, and he's just going to town on her. He's beating the crap out of her, but she uses this freaking spear thing and like shoots it out, like goes straight through his stomach. And I was just like, bro, what just happened? You know what I'm saying? And the fight goes on, but like this, to me, this episode was more than about a fight, bro. This was establishing, you know what I'm saying, where everybody's heads at. The commander, like, first things first, you know, I'm gonna get this shot off. You know what I'm saying? Let it be known that I was the one that took the first shot. He already looking at his glory. Tiber sacrificed himself, you know what I'm saying? And Eren killed so many civilians that, you know, his like mental state, as far as like blurring between the lines, it's over with for him. Like, he only sees his goal and that's it. Even though he might say it, but you know, like, even when Mikasa was talking to him, she shed a tear because she realized what actually happened. You know what I'm saying? And he basically was telling her, like, basically like, all right, on to the next, like, at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because what he said to Reiner was true, in his opinion. Like, they're the same, and he's willing to do the exact same thing that he did because that's what he has to do. You know what I'm saying? And this was the best opportunity for them to get a head start and make a boom. So that's what they did. And it sucks that, you know, there's a lot of casualties, like, you know, but, you know, to them, he doesn't care. Like, they don't know these people. They know what they did to them and their families, and that's what they're focused on. And that's what you can see in some of the side characters that are involved now, that have, you know, grown. Everybody has grown, from Sasha to, you know what I'm saying, Jean to, you know, everybody literally has grown, not only like mentally, but just like in their skill as well. When they first started using the rocket spears to fight the Titans, you know, it took them a long time to master just to fight the Beast Titan and Reiner, and just, they are so much more skilled from just all the training that they've done, not only with this for, you know, 4 years, but just in their experience. Whereas the, you know, soldiers that have, you know, they have battle experience, but not fighting Titans who are fighting with humans. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different battle style. They've been doing trench warfare since I don't know when, you know, and then they bring their Titans in to do everything else. But even the Titans, like the Jaw Titan, you know, he realized, like, oh, these guys are built different. These scouts are built different. You know what I'm saying? They're not just humans. Like, they actually want to, like, actually try to kill him. And, you know, it was just, bro, this episode was so dope. So much to unpack in only, like, you know, this short amount of time. But as far as like standout moments, for me, it was definitely, you know, Mikasa's entering. It was definitely Levi's entering. I just need to know where Armin is at, bro. Like, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Even the Peck, whatever her name is, even her thinking ahead and saying, like, yeah, something's up right now. I need y'all to follow me. That heads up, like, that chemistry that she has with her group that, you know, rides on her back and stuff. That was dope to see. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot to unpack, and I'm definitely gonna be breaking it down as we go along, bro. And, you know, even revisiting some of this stuff. So definitely let me know what you guys think in the comment section of this episode, and just of, you know, where we're at, what position we're in right now of this entire show, in the comment section. And leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel for more, and I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Y'all know the vibes. Always keep it rolling. See you next week, boy G. Peace.